Picture this. You're 5 years old again, standing in front of a mirror for the first time you can remember. You tap the glass, watching your reflection move. That's me, you think. And just like that, a story begins. The story of you. We all carry this story, don't we? This unshakable feeling that I am the author of my thoughts. I am the captain of this ship. I am the CEO of this body corporation. It's the most natural thing in the world, until it isn't. It's like we've been handed a script at birth and we've been playing our roles so convincingly that we've forgotten we're actors. But what if I told you that the you think you are is more like a character in a movie, and the real you is the screen on which the entire film is playing? Sounds wild, right? Well, that's exactly what we're discussing today. See, attachment isn't really about things. It's about the belief that there's aim who owns, controls, or needs those things to be okay. We grow up thinking, this is my body, my thoughts, my choices. And because of that, we feel like we have to hold on, protect, or get more. But here's the kicker. When you actually try to find this'em, that's attached. Where is it? If you really look, all you find are thoughts, feelings, sensations, all just appearing. The separate you isn't actually there. And once that's seen, attachment just starts to lose its grip. It's not that you have to let go of things. It's that you realize there was never a you holding on in the first place. Life is just flowing, effortlessly, like it always has.
Today, we're joined by someone who's had what you might call an existential earthquake. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that everything you thought you knew about yourself was like a beautifully crafted hologram, real in its appearance, but not quite what it seems. Our guest experienced a spontaneous Kundalini awakening. Think of it as having the cosmic equivalent of a lightning bolt strike your sense of self. Don't worry, though, he came back to tell the tale, and what a tale it is. Why do we feel like we are inside the body? Let's start with something we all know. This feeling that we're sitting somewhere behind our eyes, like a tiny pilot in a flesh and bone spaceship. I mean, right now, I feel like I'm broadcasting from this control room behind my eyes. It seems as solid as gravity. What's really going on here?
Yeah, it's a powerful feeling, isn't it? But here's the thing. Is there actually anyone inside the spaceship? Look closely. When you close your eyes and try to find the you inside the body, what do you find? If you say, I'm in my head, well, who's noticing that thought? If you say, I'm in my heart, who's aware of that sensation? You see, it's not that you are in the body is appearing in you. It's like when you get lost in a movie. For 2 hours, you forget you're sitting in a theater. You're inside the drama, inside the emotions. Then suddenly the credits roll and boom, you're back. But were you ever actually inside the movie? Or was it just a dream appearing on the screen? Right now, you feel like you're inside this body. But is that true? Or is it just another dream playing on the screen of awareness?
But I feel like I am this body. How can that not be true? Okay, I see what you're saying. But I feel like I am this body. It's not just a thought, it's an experience. How can that not be true?
The body is real. The sensations are real. The feeling is real. But the idea that it belongs to you, that's the illusion. Let's put it this way. When you watch clouds moving across the sky, do you think, that cloud is mine? No, right? You just see them drifting, appearing, and disappearing. Your body is no different. Sensations come and go. Feelings arise and pass. But what you are, this aware presence, is never affected by any of it. You say, I feel like I am the body. But tell me, if the body were truly you, wouldn't you have control over it? Wouldn't you be able to decide never to get sick, never to age? But the body moves according to its own nature. It beats its own heart. It breathes its own breath. It's just happening, just like everything else.
But I make choices. Doesn't that mean I am the door?
This is where my mind starts to resist. Watch. I'm going to choose to spin this pen. I'm going to choose to set it down. These feel like my choices. If I'm not the one making these decisions, then who is? Ah, the old pen trick. Classic. But let's look closer. What made you pick the pen? What made you move your fingers? Where did the impulse come from? Did you generate it or did it just appear? This is the great cosmic joke. There is no you making choices. Choices are just happening, just like breathing happens, just like thoughts arise, just like the heart beats. It's all happening, but there's no one doing it. The illusion isn't that choices happen. The illusion is that there's a separate you making them.
So, what do we do with this? How do we see it for ourselves?
Just look. Right now, where is the one who is looking? There's no one here to find it, and nothing to find. This is it. This is all there is.
What do you mean there's nothing to find? Okay, let's go straight to the part that makes my brain short-circuit. You said, there's nothing to find. But isn't that the whole reason people go on spiritual journeys? To find something? To reach enlightenment? How can there be nothing to find?
Ah, yes, the great cosmic treasure hunt. The idea that there's something out there, some state, some experience, some grand aha moment that will finally complete me. But let's look at this closely. If you're searching for your car keys, what does that imply?
That I've lost them.
Exactly. You can only look for something if you assume it's missing. But what if it was in your pocket the whole time? Wouldn't the search itself be unnecessary? Wouldn't the whole game of seeking collapse? This is what Ramana Maharshi meant when he said, the self is already realized. You only have to stop imagining that you are not that.
So, you're saying, we've been searching for something that's already here? Alright, so if seeking is pointless, should I stop seeking?
Here's the paradox. Even the seeking is just happening. There's no one here deciding to seek, and no one here deciding to stop. It's just another movement appearing in what is. So don't try to force anything. If seeking is happening, let it happen. If stopping is happening, let that happen too. There's no problem.
What happens when this is seen? Okay, so let's say someone actually realizes this. Then what? What changes?
Nothing and everything. The character continues, but the weight is gone. Life still happens. Thoughts, feelings, relationships. But there's no longer a you at the center claiming ownership over it all. It's just happening, effortlessly, as it always has.
But what about free will? Wait, but if there's no one here, what about free will? Don't I choose my actions?
Free will is like a fish claiming it controls the ocean. The river is already flowing. It just thinks it's steering. Try this. Predict your next thought. Can you do it? No. It just appears. So does every action, every choice. It's all just happening.
So, this is it.
Yes. And it's not an idea, not a belief. It's just what's happening right now. The only thing keeping you from seeing it is the belief that something is missing. But nothing is missing. There's nothing to find. There's no one to find it. And when that's truly seen, all that's left is laughter.
Created by Elias Stasinos. Like, subscribe, comment and share.